What's going on, YouTube? Jaybird back at you once again, and it's Friday. Thank the Lord, man. I've had such a rough freaking week, and I get to be off this weekend. I'm so happy about that. This isn't going to be a hugely long video. I hope and pray to God that I have time this weekend to get you guys some more content, some better content. I know you guys understand what it's like to have to work long, hard hours, and that's exactly what's been going on. But I'm trying my best to keep you guys entertained as much as I can, and I'm doing my best. I will really try this weekend to get you guys some good footage. I'm thinking about doing some challenges and stuff, and maybe even a couple of pranks. I'm a soft-hearted guy, and it's really hard for me to prank somebody. Because I just feel for them. I wouldn't want it to happen to me, so it's just hard for me to do. But I got a couple of deserving candidates that, and they're not going to be like huge major pranks. Nobody's going to get hurt or eat anything disgusting or anything like that. My heart just will not let me do that. But I will give you some guys something. I've got it going on up here. Just got to have the time to put it in the works. This video today, it's just got a couple of clips in it. One of them is when I get caught in a hailstorm, and it wasn't like huge hail or nothing, but it was hailing pretty good and rain. Lord, it was like the friggin' bottom dropped out of the sky and just all the water just fell. It was crazy. I hope you guys enjoy that. Later toward the end of the video, I'll have to set you won't be able to tell what's going on or what happened by just watching the video, but I will explain everything and set it up. It could have been a very, very potentially dangerous situation. Thank God the circumstances happened the way they did, and we were able to salvage the situation. Nobody get hurt. There was no damage. There was no major consequences. And you'll see that toward the end of the video. You'll probably be able to tell by the title of the video, you know, what's going on. But anyway, I'll explain all that to you guys later. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you, and check this hailstorm out. Right back with you guys. Crazy if they think I'm getting out of this crap. Ain't happening. YouTube. Alright guys, I'm going to set this next clip up for you, let you kind of explain a little bit about what's going on. At first glance you're probably going to think it's driver error, and that would be me, and technically by the book it is, and I'll tell you why. It's because according to the DOT, it is the driver's responsibility to secure his load. And if someone loads the load and it's not loaded right or it's not secured right, then you are to refuse the load. In my situation, I don't ever get to see. I'm not allowed into the loading dock, so I have no idea what's on the trailer. I'm only traveling a mile maybe with the trailer, so what do? You know, I knew that this load was heavy because when I picked it up I could tell, but I had no idea it was loaded wrong. And what had happened in this video that you're about to see is they have some product at the manufacturing facility. I was bringing it back from the manufacturing facility to the warehouse, and it was they have a product that it's very heavy. It's each box of this stuff is like 1,200 pounds, and they had 18 boxes. They had 9 stacks that were stacked too high, and all of them were loaded on the very front of the trailer, all on one side. And what had happened was, when I picked it up and I was turning left out of the facility, getting back onto the main road, the weight, all of that weight being on one side, tilted the trailer, and the wheels and everything come off the ground, which scared the bejesus out of me. It scared me, it really did. I had less than a mile to go, so I just creeped along. The whole time this trailer is leaning this way, okay? I creeped, and I finally made it back to the warehouse, but the turn to get into the warehouse was just too much. It was too wide. On the video that you're about to see, this is when I was turning into the warehouse, and it leaned too far, and I just decided to pull the brakes and stop. I was not going to damage anything. I was scared it was going to flip over. And actually, in this situation, turned out pretty good for my part, because I was told that I did the right thing, and I mean, it was a big deal. The manufacturing facility, because it was their fault, them loading it that way, so they were responsible for fixing the situation. I helped. My boss helped, and the situation got fixed without any damage and without any, major consequences other than the time involved. But this is how you don't load a trailer for sure, and you'll see as the video goes on of why. And if it would have been something, if that would have been a truck that was leaving the facility to travel down the road, the very first off ramp or exit ramp that the driver came to that went that way, they would have turned over. It would have been disastrous. So watch this clip, and this is so you can see how not to load a trailer. Appreciate it, guys. guys, I hope, that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't majorly long or anything, just overly exciting or anything, but it could potentially be educational. I hope whoever loaded that trailer learned a valuable lesson. I hope they didn't lose their job, to be honest with you. I don't want to see anybody lose their job. You know, the person was probably being rushed. They were, they work in a factory. I mean, you guys know how it is. I'm sure they were being rushed, but I'm not sure if the person lost their job or not. I know that there were consequences that happened, but I'm not sure if it was as bad as termination. I don't know. I hope not. This was a big deal for the manufacturing facility. I mean, they used the video that you guys just saw in some pictures that I had taken, and the very next day after this happened, they had a big, huge meeting, a big, huge safety meeting to just to raise the awareness of what could have happened. I mean, it was crazy. And like I said, technically, by the DOT rules, it was my fault. I should have never pulled off the dock with that trailer. Of course, there was things that I didn't know. I knew that the trailer was heavy, but I didn't know it was loaded the way it was loaded. And that's where the problem was. It wasn't necessarily the weight. It was where the weight was, and it wasn't distributed evenly throughout the trailer. So, I mean, and you see that. Hopefully you could see by the video that it could have been a lot more worse, and it would have probably been worse on my part. The trailer could have tipped over, pulled the truck with it. I could have got trapped in here. Worst case scenario, the thing caught on fire and I couldn't get out. I mean, coming from the manufacturing plant, the mile that I had to drive to the warehouse, it could have tipped over at any time. Maybe on somebody, on another vehicle, could have caused a major backup. It's just so many things could have happened. So thank the Lord that none of that did. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Please keep a smile on those beautiful faces. I love each and every one of you. I can't say it enough. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you hadn't. I really would appreciate it. And I will check you guys next video. So peace out. Love you, YouTubers.